afternoon, good evening, greetings to all my fans out there. Um, it was a topic I wanted to talk about, and it's kind of because of one of my sisters out there, and I call her sis because, you know, I am a Hebrew Israelite, right? And sometimes I don't like to tell people that I'm a Hebrew Israelite because once I tell people that I'm a Hebrew Israelite, it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna teach them some religion, or I hate white people, or I just hate people in general. And that's not the thing about being a Hebrew. But the sis seen me put up my last post and my last thing that I put up on sex ed in prison, and she was like, "Yo, bro, like, what's up? With all the topics that's going on, why would you choose these topics?" And I was trying to explain to her, like, "Yo, this was part of my life. I was not always a Hebrew Israelite, man. I was fucked up. I was basically a dead man walking around. So I had to explain it to her, like, I'm gonna give my viewers, my subscribers, my fans, piece of me, and that was piece of me. So no disrespect to the sis, but sis cool. And how I met this sister, right? I met her online. I actually met her on Instagram, and we talked back and forth about the script. And she is a good sis, so I do acknowledge what she's saying. There is much more serious things that I can worry about. But at the same time, I want to have fun too. Like, being a Hebrew is not just all about being serious. Life, you can't just be always serious. Sometimes you gotta be happy. Sometimes you're gonna be sad. Sometimes you're gonna be mad. Sometimes you want funny and kick back and just, talk about some real shit. So I just wanted the sister to know that and say, sis, yo, man, you good. Let me show you how good this sister is. One time somebody hacked my Facebook account, and when my Facebook account got hacked, they asked her for some money. And at the point in time, she didn't have the monies, but she was telling me she's getting paid on Friday, and whatever I need, she'll send me. So just her making that gesture was was great, man. And I gotta respect that Hebrew sis. And I still thank you for caring about me that much that you actually reach out. And I know that it's sincere. So I mean, I really can't complain when somebody's coming at you sincere and they worry about you. I mean, it's good. But let's talk about this Hebrew Israelite thing though. The thing is, a lot of people take this Hebrew Israelite thing and they use it in the wrong sense. They push a lot of hate, and being a God fearing man or creator fearing man, you can't live in hate, because hate is like, what can I compare hate to? Hate is like a baggage. It's like some weight. Hate is weight. That's exactly what I'm saying. Hate is weight, and hate is weight. So if you carry hate on top of you, it's just this baggage just keeps holding you down. So you cannot carry hate, especially when you're dealing with a creator, man, because nobody knows the exact mind of the creator. We use the Torah to give us guides and whatnot, but nobody knows that what exactly this creator Yahweh thinks, you know what I mean? We can only use what we have from the Torah, and that only gives us a little piece of the creator because he created all things. So it only gives us a little piece. But I'm moving love, you know what I mean? Because we have to respect each other. Plus, you know what I mean? If we was to go back in Genesis, it would say like, yo, Abraham said you'll be priest unto the world. So with that being a Hebrew Israelite, you're a priest unto the world. So basically, you're just an example to the world, and you gotta teach the world. So you can't hate the world and teach them at the same time. You gotta be that example being a Hebrew. So I just be trying to explain people, stop living being mad all the time and blaming white people for our problems. We cannot keep blaming white people for our problem, because if you accept the Bible as a Kodesh book, which is means a holy book, if we accept this Bible as a holy book, you cannot blame white people for us going through what we're going through. Because if you was to go into Deuteronomy 28, it explains in itself. It's because we didn't want to listen to the Creator Yahweh. Is why we are put in the position where we're in. But don't everybody, oh, the white man this, and you gonna be my slave, and you gonna do this, and you be the bottom of my feet. Cool, 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 cool. But why is all the hate? Because it was not their problem. It was our problem because we don't like to respect each other. And you see, that's the thing that people really don't understand about the Bible. It's more of, it's not religious, because religion is traditions that man make to make people get closer to the Creator. The Bible is really about respect. It's about respect. If you look at the commandments in itself, they said it's 316. I sometimes beg to differ, but I just go with what they have going on right now. But some of the commandments is great. Think about it. It says, don't fuck your father's wife, right? Don't fuck your man's wife. Fuck it. Don't fuck nobody's wife, period. That's what the book is telling you. The book says, don't steal, don't rob, do equal judgment. Like the book says, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. It doesn't mean literally an eye for an eye or a tooth for a tooth. It actually means equal judgment. Be fair. But now everybody takes everything so literal that they never really understand the book. And I never understood the book until I got with the Hebrew Israelites. And this brother named Ezra came and he broke down the whole script to me and told me like, yo, you have to go into the etymology of words. And I don't want to seem religious. That's the thing. But when I say I'm a Hebrew Israelite, is the first thing that comes to people's minds is religion. But it's not religion. It's my nationality. So just because I'm a Hebrew, like you see many Hebrews out there, not all of them are living right or living by the Torah. So being a Hebrew Israelite, that's just your nationality. It's not a religion. But the thing is, most people compare it to a religion. It's so crazy because if an Algerian was to come to you, and I got this from Ben Amni, if an Algerian come to you, you don't put a religion with it. If a Haitian was to come to you, you don't put a religion to it. If a Chinese man was to come to you, you wouldn't put a religion to it. So me as a Hebrew Israelite, I'm not always going to be preaching religion. I'm just going to preach truth. Just think about it. Think about the life we live in, man. If you go to Deuteronomy 28, just read it when you got some time, and it'll show you a lot of the things, and you'll understand why I'm telling people you cannot live with hate. Hate is a baggage. But what you can do is you could correct the way you live, the way you think, the way you feel. And by you doing those things, it'll change, man. And you see like the doors just open up, man. And it gives you this lightness, this